This video will contain spoiler, consider yourself warned. The third episode of NCIS Season 21, titled Lifeline, initially appears lighthearted but quickly transforms into a gripping hour. The team races against time to rescue a former NCIS agent who trusts only Casey and avert a terrorist threat. Despite the constant intensity, the episode allows for Casey's character development as she takes on the emotional center stage. While the previous episodes focused inwardly on Torres and paid tribute to Ducky, Lifeline marks the first instance in the season where the show maintains high stakes without endangering the personal lives of the main characters. This results in a compelling TV episode with noteworthy character-building moments for Casey and enjoyable scenes for the rest of the team, contributing to the strong start of Season 21. In the third episode, the spotlight shifts to Casey, revealing that despite her cheerful demeanor throughout the day, she not only experiences loneliness but also believes it's her own responsibility. While the show hasn't provided exhaustive details about Casey's relationships, it's evident that relationships involve the actions of both individuals. In reality, it's never solely one person's fault as depicted in romantic comedies. Nevertheless, there reaches a juncture where the burden of solitude begins to take its toll, and it begins to feel as if the isolation is somehow one's own fault, despite the factual reality suggesting otherwise. In that moment, emotions outweigh rationality, and the sole significant aspect is the feeling of being alone, which is undeniably unpleasant. Casey, as she openly acknowledged, has largely refrained from exposing herself to new experiences. She's withdrawn due to fear, hesitant to take risks that might lead to fresh emotional wounds. The prospect of vulnerability is daunting because it entails the possibility of both positive and negative outcomes. She has vocalized it openly now, and not only that, she has acknowledged it. A connection has been established, raising the hope that Casey will be open to giving it a try. There's nothing more regrettable than not making an attempt, than reflecting on your life 2 decades later and wondering, what if I had pursued this? While you might regret taking the action, the remorse of not even trying is far more debilitating. The Walk a Mile Day aimed to provide us with insights into the unique strengths of each team member, encouraging us to realize that while they excel in specific areas, they are not confined to just one skill. Having a particular strength doesn't prevent individuals from exploring different talents or surprising themselves by excelling in other areas. This perspective extends to life in general. Often, we become entrenched in our comfort zones, hesitating to venture into areas where we believe we might not excel. This may stem from childhood experiences like being labeled as bad at math, leading us to avoid trying again. Similarly, we may avoid activities such as dancing due to self-perceived lack of rhythm. Such a mindset is limiting and somewhat irrational. After all, what's the worst that could happen? We might fail. But failure is not the end, it's an opportunity to learn and improve. Whether we approach challenges with a bit of grumpiness, akin to Nick, or embrace them with enthusiasm like Jessica, the crucial point is to make the effort. What do we stand to lose by trying? The possibility of failure should not deter us, as each failure is a step toward growth and eventual success. So there you have it all. What do you think about this episode? Do share your thoughts in the comments, like and subscribe for more. I will see you next.